questions. One, when you eat the liver tabs, does it curb your appetite? Does it like fill you up like
It will take the sting off. It doesn't fill me, not at all. But it'll take the pain away.
And then the second question is like, when your body goes into that catabolic state, how come your body will want to burn muscle and not burn body fat?
Because it can, here's the thing, because the reason it goes catabolic is because it doesn't think it's getting enough. So the survival mode kicks in.
What if you're training to always eat and then it just happens where you don't eat for a certain time?
It's not your body.
Huh?
It's not your body. I mean, you hear that question all the time. Well, I couldn't get my protein.
It's more so for people who aren't consistent.
Right. If you're consistent, and you know, I got a lady's going on a trip, and she's got to work out, and she's all screwed up in the head. Oh no, we're gonna have 2 workouts back to back. That's okay. You know, if you miss your meal, whatever, 1 time a month, that's okay. Your body's not going to rapidly change. The point is that more consistent than less is the key, and it's baby steps. You know, it's baby steps. Yeah.
Talk about how your body metabolizes alcohol.
It goes straight to the liver, and it gets stored as fat because the body doesn't know what to do with it. It's an empty calorie, and it's a toxin, except for the sugar. But alcohol is a toxin, so your body stores it. It doesn't know what to do with it, except that it's poison, and it wants it out. It certainly can't use it for anything. Here's the way.
Not what I was hoping you were going to say.
It's a carb source. Here's the way I look at alcohol. If you got to ask me a question about it, you might as well not. You're going to drink it anyway. So make up for other areas of your life. You know. I mean, I have people that tell me, well, you know, I drink. Well, how much do you drink? What are we talking about? What kind of quantity are we talking about? If you're drinking 6-8 drinks a night, you might want to go to bed at 4 and not even talk to me. Yeah. You know, but if it's a glass of wine a night, we're fine. If it's a half a bottle or a bottle a night, you're not fine. So, you know, it's all about portion control, even on alcohol. You know, that's the beauty of Jill's meals is portion control, and she has the low carb stuff, and that's why I eat her Asian slaw like it's going out of style. It makes it very, very simple. Very simple for me. I'll talk a little bit about this MCT oil. Fats come in 3 molecular structures: long chain, medium chain, and short chain. Long chain fats are fats. You know, you get from any cookies, whatever. And the molecular structure is so big that the body has to break it down. That's the problem with long chain fats. The beautiful thing about an MCT, and it depends on what MCT you use, but Perilla's MCT is that the molecular structure is too short to be stored. So it's absorbed through the membrane. What happens is, this goes into your body feels a huge amount of caloric value all of a sudden. So it's satisfied. It's like, okay, we're getting fed. We're getting fed a lot. It's 16 grams of fat per tablespoon and 136 calories. If you eat too much of it, it'll make you sick. But when you start taking it, you actually feel flush because it's in the bloodstream and it's burnt. And the beautiful thing about that is it turns up your metabolism. So we can add calories to our diet and not worry about getting fat.
Where does fruit?
Here's my stance on fruit, and John Perilla's, so it's not just mine, is that fruit is a very, very good food. It is nutritious, it is high in minerals, it's high in vitamins, it's also high in fructose, okay? There are better choices to make if our goal is to lose body fat. If our goal is to be healthy, eat all the fruit you want. But that's the only goal you have. If you want to lean out, fruit's not a good choice because it's quickly converted. I mean, it doesn't cause insulin surge, but it's very simple sugar. So you can get the same amount of minerals and vitamins from vegetables you can from fruit without the sugar. So you always get misquoted when people say, oh, lovely said you can't eat fruit, it's bad for you. No, it's not bad for you. It's good for you. It's just not the best choice if you want to get lean.
But there are some vegetables that are more like sugar, and they're not.
Well, there are vegetables that are starch,
Which Yeah.
peas, carrots, corn. I don't eat them. I eat green fiber vegetables. Asparagus, broccoli, spinach, kale, what else? Cabbage.
Zucchini.
Yeah, zucchini. I mean, those things, because the carbohydrates in them are fiber, slows down the digestive system. It makes you feel fuller, and then you can't absorb it.
And how about cheese?
No cheese ever. No cheese ever. I love cheese, but on your cheat day, you know, on your cheat day, honestly, I can't think of any dairy that you can have. I don't have my half a gallon of milk out here, but I have the zero fat skim, got that big healthy heart on it, and it's 11 grams of sugar. It's 8 grams of protein. It's a loser
Drink all
for
the milk.
nutritionally.
Hold on. You know, a lot of their dietary is very calcium. So you have to find a balance.
Well, yeah, and I'm not going to argue with it because
Absolutely
you're a
no
doctor.
dairy is just not a.
What's that?
You said telling people to absolutely no dairy at all over isn't very realistic for most people, and it's hard to supplement your calcium enough without any dairy.
I've read that the bioavailability of calcium in broccoli is twice that of milk. So, I don't know.
Well, maybe, but I'm saying it's just mostly
I say no milk. I say no dairy. I mean, that's just because the lactose don't think it's a winner. I don't think it works. Don't women that are bone density, stressed or whatever, take Caltrate?
but that depends on how it's absorbed.
Right, what's the same for milk? I mean,
Food, like you're saying, better than you absorb supplements. Just
yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not a registered dietitian, so if you have an issue with bone density, talk to your doctor who can tell you. Okay? If you want to get lean and you don't have a bone density problem, don't eat dairy.
What about fish?
Fish is great. You know, fish is great. It's kind of funny though when I have clients that come in, they want to get lean, they want to lose weight, and all of a sudden they're getting salmon 5 nights a week in their diet, and they're using olive oil like it's going out of style. Well, they don't understand it's still fat. It's still 9 calories. So, you know, you need to watch it. I mean, fatty fish is fat. So, catfish, it's good fat. I understand that, but fat is fat. So, you know, you probably want to limit your salmon intake to 1 or 2 times a week. But if that's the worst you do, you're doing good. Like I said, it's a moderation thing too. The worst thing you do is eat a Granny Smith apple. It's not a big deal. Or you have 1 glass of wine a night. It's not a big deal. It's when none of the other pieces of the puzzle come together. When you're not hitting your cardiovascular exercise on a regular basis. When you're not lifting the weights. When you're not feeding yourself the protein. Then you're having too many glasses of wine. You know. Then you're having cheese 3 times a week. Then all of a sudden you're like, it's not working. I wonder why. You know, the best thing to do for me and a lot of my clients has been that you take a notebook and you start writing down what you eat. And I actually had a client, skinny as she could possibly be, and I said, you know, I want you to start writing down what you eat. She wouldn't show it to me because she was getting less than 700 calories a day. And that's not enough. She's working out twice, doing cardio, working out at home, and she couldn't understand why she still had a belly. You know, her body was starving. Absolutely starving. She started to eat. Her weight went up because her skeletal muscle mass went up, but the belly went away. You know, muscle weighs 2.5 times what fat does. So if you have, muscle this big, you have fat this big. I mean, I've had women go up 8 pounds and drop 3 dress sizes. So the scale really doesn't mean a whole lot. If you don't keep your body fat, then you got an issue. I mean, the scale's not that important.
So I'm confused. I mean, so what do you eat? I mean, besides egg whites and vegetables? I mean, egg whites and vegetables. How about corn, rice, whole grains?
Yeah, I already said that. Starches at noon. You can eat oatmeal for breakfast. You can have eggs. You can have chicken. You can have fish. You can have shellfish. I mean, it goes on and on and on. You can have lean red meat. You can have lean pork. Cut off the visible fat. You not just chicken breast, it's not just egg whites, and it's not just supplements. There's a whole lot of choices that you can make. You gotta watch the sugar.
But not rice.
Yeah, of course. You can have brown rice, stop it at noon. Or 1 or 2 or whatever. You just don't want to eat a big cup of brown rice and go to bed. It's not going to do you any good. There's not a lot of use for carbohydrates in your sleep. And it just gets stored. So by all means, get up in the morning, have a half a cup of rice or a cup of rice for lunch. Well, question, not a problem. It's a whole grain, your body has to work to convert it. There's nothing wrong with it. You know?
Take the oil.
What?
You put the oil in like in a drink or something?
I put my oil in shakes and I put it on my chicken breast. It's fantastic in rice. It kind of enhances the natural flavor of the food to me, and it makes the shake more creamy. I wouldn't suggest you eat it raw. Her husband drinks it out of the bottle. That's insanity. I mean, that would make me sick.
What oil are you talking about?
This MCT oil, this medium chain.
That Capital?
Yeah, Capital.
Yeah.
And the reason I have these Chips Ahoy out here is because it's the marketing stuff that gets to me. We got reduced fat, so I'm trying to lose weight. I'm going to pick reduced fat. I think I'm doing the right thing, but when you go in here and you add up the calories don't really add up to what they say is in it. It says it's 150, yeah, 150. I came up with 164. If I just do the simple math, add the carbohydrates, the fat, and the protein, it's 164. That's not true. Now look over here, and the fat ones, the regular ones that taste good, are 158 calories. So I'm eating reduced fat, makes me think I'm making the right choice, and it's more calories.
You said no dairy. What about plain yogurt? I see the Greek.
Hey, good luck. Find anything that's less than 8-9 grams of sugar, lactose. I mean, I can't find any.
Greek yogurt, plain.
This
Only
is Greek
vanilla.
yogurt. This is Greek yogurt.
I know, but it's got
Yeah.
a flavor. I can see color.
Yeah,
I
but
get
there
the
isn't
plain.
one. I can't find one.
Right.
You know, I tried to find sugar-free cottage cheese. The lowest I found was 6 grams a serving.
So what's the target?
It's the little as possible. You don't need sugar. You need carbohydrates from your starch.
No carbs. No carbs.
I didn't say no. I said that there's 6 grams of lactose in it. Personally, I wouldn't eat it. The nutritional bang in there for me. I'd rather have a half cup of brown rice than a chicken breast. Or a protein bar.
What about pasta?
Nah, no pastas ever.
Why?
Because it's processed.
What'd she say?
Your body, pasta. Your body doesn't have to do anything with it. I mean, and then they said, well, it's whole wheat pasta. Well, that's because there's bits of whole wheat in the processed pasta. Sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's not during the week.
And bread.
There's no bread.
Nothing white.
Yeah. Cheat days. Yeah, they have a cheeseburger over here and a big old Kaiser roll. It's awesome. On a cheat day. You know, I mean, we want to change things, so we have to change things. You know, and they have to be consistent. That's the secret. That's the big secret no one's telling you. You got to change the way you eat.
So you take 20 tablespoons of MCT oil a day?
It's a lot.
So for someone like me, I work out 4 to 5 hours a week. Then
I would start with 6 and see how I felt, and watch our body fat. Not 6 at one time.
yeah, I'm taking 4.
There's a whole. This comes with your tab chart, and this explains exactly how to take it, how to start, how to escalate it, the whole bit. You just read it; it'll tell you everything you need to do without question. Now, there's 20% of the people have an issue with it. Carrie was one of them. She had to start out with a half a teaspoon, which I actually thought was. I won't tell you what I thought, but now she's up to what, 3 tablespoons a day or more. So think about that. We're almost 500-600 calories extra. You can.
It did.
Yeah, you can.
And Alex said,
Start below. Yeah. Read the directions. They'll tell you what to do. I mean, it's a lot of energy at one time, and it absorbs through the membrane, so you're gonna feel it. I just happen to have a stomach like a goat, so it doesn't bother me at all.
You know, I get to the point where I just get tired of eating chicken and all the time.
Hey, you know, and here's my answer. Ooh. You know, I don't want to tell you. You know, I wish we could mix it all up and go crazy and have a great, you know, assortment of food and all this stuff, but short of spending half my life in the kitchen or over at her place, there's not a lot of choices.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday he eats.
Whatever I want. Cheeseburgers, pizzas, and froyo. Where's froyo at? We're froyo 3 times a week. What?
The best in town, that chance. If one person like drive by wasabi, that's the best in town.
Okay. There's 41 places right up here.
So you're saying cheat all day? Like the whole day?
No, we got we cheat a deep.
So you cheat a meal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to pull into Krispy Kreme at 12:01 and start eating until Sunday afternoon. Let's say you get up on Sunday, you want to go out to breakfast. What's that?
I'd be happy with just one meal.
You can have
a
it.
week and be able to go out to dinner one time.
Yeah, you can have it. Enjoy your
I
life.
wouldn't even go crazy.
I like food as much as the next person, but I also have to understand that food is a fuel. And there's a basic, elementary reason for it. It has to sustain life. It's great to enjoy it, and it's a great social gathering, and a lot of great things happen in a good meal, but it can't happen every night. You know? It just
Or
can't.
with my family.
But let me put it this way, you can't happen to get what you want.
That's why we all live the way we do.
It's not just you. It's not just you. It's the vast majority of people.
You eat
It
pork
is the
chops?
vast majority of people.
You eat pork chops?
No, I'm not a big pork guy though, but I would. Yeah, there's white is the other white meat. It's meat.
I found some pork breakfast. You just pan fry them.
What are you frying? What are you frying? No. See, you and I are going to narrow this thing down sooner or later. Because you are all around the edges, and I got a feeling that all around the edges is going to add up to something that's going to make a difference. A cracker here, piece of cheese there. You'd be shocked at how quickly it is. Well, that's a step. It's a step. It's not good enough, but it's good.
White cheese.
Good. White cheese is better. A lot.
Everybody has to find their own place where you can live your life and everything.
Any other recommendation besides those liver tabs? Because I hate taking pills.
Protein drinks, protein bars. I besides the Perillo, I like Perillo because the protein bar is basically a mini meal, and I like the fiber bar because the fiber can't be absorbed, but they're expensive because they're a very quality product. Quest bars are good.
But I like them better than texture.
Yeah, I like the texture. Not everybody does, but the pure proteins that Kenzie used to eat. I can't find anything wrong with them. I wish I could. They're like $1 a piece, but I can't find anything wrong with them. So you can have those. The aftertaste is a little strong. So
What did you say?
pure protein. Some at Walmart. Yeah. But you can have them. The Quest bars are pretty good too. There's sugar alcohols in them, but there's sugar alcohols and all this stuff too. So, yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to talk too much. No. No. And they taste good. Quest bars taste good. So, yeah, called Quest. Quest.
Where do you get those?
I
I've never seen that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've
Probably
never
friend
seen
of Deerbirds. They have a huge protein. Their protein bar walls like this big.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Most supplement shops you can get them in.
Yeah, most supplement stores, GNC up here, you know, they're everywhere.
When I pick up one of those bars, let's say Walmart, just look at it and for your
Don't worry about the calories. No. Worry about the sugar. Worry about the carbohydrates. And the protein. Right. If the protein's real low and it still has 300 some odd calories, that's got to be fat. Does that kind of help? Does that just confuse everybody?
Okay, you can't just say no to pasta, but I'm seeing on.
Don't care what you're saying. That's the gluten-free thing. I just put that in there for anybody who has questions about gluten diets. No pasta.
But you have baked potatoes.
I don't have it on there. Pearl has it on there. I say no. I say no pasta. I didn't say no baked potato. I said no pasta. You know, I don't eat white potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes, but I don't even do that. I eat brown rice. I like the way that it metabolizes better and the way it works for me. You can have them. That the white potato not mine is pretty disgusting.
For the people that talk about pasta as a substitute, how do you feel about like spaghetti squash?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, there's nothing. Spaghetti squash is easy.
What about the time of day for eating sweet potatoes? Better at
Yeah,
lunch?
before. Here's what I try to do is I drop all the starches around noon, 1, 2. And I try to go up protein 5%.
And how about soy substitutes like soy cheese?
Not big on soy. Not big on cheese, so no.
But soy cheese.
Yeah, but soy, I mean, what is it in soy that's supposedly helps women's hormones? Right. We don't want that in our body. That's just bad.
And also, soy's incomplete.
Right.
Compared
I
to-
mean, I've read about it. I can't find anybody definitively to say what solutions are. Soy.
Sushi.
Right? It's fish. You got sushi with brown rice. Even better. Sashimi all day long. You know? Yeah, you're going to use some soy sauce. You don't worry about a little water consumption.
But if you get the sushi like a dipper, if you look at these labels, kind of corn syrup sometimes.
Right. You gotta be a label reader, and then you can't always believe what's on there, especially with supplements because they're not regulated by the FDA. So they basically lie. That's why I like John, because he's never lied. He's always told the truth, and everything he says is in him. It's in him. I mean, you could go weigh it today, take it to a lab, and it'll come out exactly what it says is in it. I can't say the same for other proteins. Good?
Yeah,
Thanks, and cool, man.
good stuff.
Yep. Thank you.